Have you ever had a moment where you thought you were past something, really thought you'd grown out of it, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, that same old reaction shows up? Same anger, same fear, same defeated thought, that pattern you swore you left behind. And immediately the shame hits. What's wrong with me? I thought I changed. Listen, I need you to hear me today. That moment doesn't mean you didn't change. It means something completely different. And I'm going to show you what that truly meant. See, here's what nobody tells you about transformation. We think it's linear, that once you cross a certain line, the old stuff just disappears forever and never comes back. So, when an old pattern resurfaces, we assume we failed, or worse, we assume the transformation wasn't even real in the first place. That assumption is dangerous because it makes people quit growing right when they're actually making the most progress. The old pattern showing up isn't proof that you didn't change. It's proof you're being tested in a new season with an old weapon the enemy already knows works or used to work. Ephesians 4:22 through 24 gives us the real picture. And I have it right here. I'm going to read it. It says that you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. Notice the language here. Put off, put on. That's not one-time surgery. That's clothing. And clothing is something you have to put on and take off repeatedly. Every single day, Paul reminds us of this. Put on and take off. Take off and put on. The old self isn't a switch that gets permanently turned off. It's a garment that has to be deliberately removed again and again as new situations reveal it is still hanging in the closet. This changes everything about how you respond when the old pattern shows back up. Instead of shame, you can respond with recognition. Oh, there's that old garment. I know what it is. I'm not putting it back on. That's a completely different posture than spiraling into I'm a failure. Recognition without shame is actually the fastest path through it because shame makes you hide the pattern. But recognition lets you deal with it directly in the light where it loses its power. Next time the old pattern shows up, that anger, that fear, that defeated thought, I want you to say this out loud. I recognize this. This is the old self. I'm putting it off and I'm putting on who God says I am and what God says I'm to do in this situation. I cannot you cannot continually repeat the same old message. Say it every single time. It sounds simple, but repetition is exactly how new patterns get built. One thing I find myself saying often is iron sharpens iron. What I mean by that is reach out. Reach out to someone you can trust. Let them in on the struggle that you're currently having so they can pray with you and support you while you put a fresh perspective on the current situation. Reach out. Don't stay in the dark. Put some light on it. If this spoke to you, hit subscribe because we're building out this whole series on real transformation. And if you want to go deeper on identifying your specific old patterns and replacing them, grab my new book, The Bulletproof Life. Just because I want you to have it as a tool you can use to get better. Hey, just scan the QR code on the screen. If you want to talk it through with my AI book agent first, scan the code. Remember, you didn't fail. You just are still getting dressed. Let's keep putting on the new, and I'll see you next time. God bless.